What's up, y'all? Rob from Robin's at Garage. Today's the day, y'all. We're installing a Snorkel on the 09 LX570. All right, so check it out. We got the hole dozer. It came with this and, this white piece right here. That's going to drill the big hole into the vehicle. And then I got this separately because I didn't have one of these to drill, the small holes inside the ride. That way we can put the screws in. So this is the Alibaba setup right here. Same thing as the ARB, you know what I mean? Well, very similar to it, close enough. Oh, shoot. So here's the template that comes with it right here. So I'm assuming this is where we're gonna be drilling the hole. Dang, I ain't even, hold up. Somewhere around there is where you drill the hole. And then all these points right here are where you put the screws through here. That's where we're gonna be, setting these holes to drill it in. Now, the first thing you wanna do is take your wheel off your ride. I already got it done because that's, really easy. And the next thing we're gonna do is take off all of these plastic, clips and connectors that hold this fender liner in here. So we're gonna take this whole fender liner down, or most of it, at least from here, down to here, take it off. That way we can get up inside of here and get access to the, the inside of there. What I've been doing is taking these pieces off, boom, boom, boom. Once you get to the top, especially out here in Arizona at least, a bunch of dust starts falling down. So you might wanna wear some glasses or something, man. I got a bunch of dust in my eyes. But I'm using this tool right here. I found this to be the easiest to take this stuff off. At least for me right now. I just kind of jam it inside of there. Boom, take the centerpiece out. Oh, okay, not like that. And then this piece just comes, oh, okay, not like that. Okay, geez. All right, but that's how you get it, but just don't do it like I did with one hand. All right, y'all, check it out. So this little plastic junk, I'm assuming I wasn't supposed to break that off like how I broke it off. But at this point, man, I don't even care, yo. This thing's taking too long to try to get this off, and then I took this back. And I was like, yo, there's another one right here. I got back behind it. Hold on, see if you can see. I got back behind it. I can't figure that out. So what I'm gonna do is just mush it all the way down, if I can. Jesus Christ. Ah. I'm gonna try to mush this joint all the way back. And if I can't, I'll just break that stupid little plastic piece right there and, push it all the way back. So I didn't have to remove that last one on the bottom. So what I ended up doing was just mushing it down, removing these two screws right here and sliding this, back and out. That way I got this whole joint mushed down and I can see it inside of here now and get, to the inside of here. This is a little air duct vent joint that we're gonna be connecting to. So we got the hood pop right now. Now we're gonna use this extended 10mm to take the whole box out of here. Check it out. We're gonna use a 10mm, look right here, boom. I took these down, but you can leave these up. You don't gotta take those down. I just took them down to look at see how my filter look. My filter looking brand new still. And we got one right here, boom. I went ahead and used a Phillips to loosen this up too, so I can slide this up out of here. This is all the way loosened. That is also, I left this on here because I'm just gonna slide this out, then I'm gonna loosen that. And then I loosen this on right here also. Now it's completely loose. I just gotta pull it up away from me. Look, see? The whole joint's loose. I just gotta take it out now. All right, check it out right here. I forgot, we got a cable right here. We gotta disconnect. So we're gonna push our finger down on this and lift it up out of here. Boom. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna double back with the 10mm. Now that we got the whole air box out, and we're gonna remove this bolt right here and that one right there also. All right, y'all, check this out. So this done turned into a little arts and craft project. I done got a daggone X-Acto knife out and some scissors. So right now what I'm gonna do is cut out the outline of this whole paper right here. So this is what we're gonna need to mount onto the side of the fender in order to match it up and make sure we're in the right spot, okay? So we're gonna cut out the holes in the middle. I'll probably just put like X's right here where the screws are supposed to be at. Or maybe I will cut out a little hole. And then you're gonna chop out this like half moon or whatever shape right here. Or whatever, I don't know what you call that, the moon shape. Jesus Christ, we're gonna be out here. All right, y'all, so we got this all taped to the fender. I got it all cut out with an X-Acto knife and the scissors. Cut all them holes out, but don't worry about this hole right here. But we want to put a marker into boom, 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 this, and then you want to shape this, like I said, in the shape of a moon right here, this hole right here, and then that hole right there, okay? So go ahead and map those out with a marker. I'm gonna get probably like a silver Sharpie marker so I can see it over top this black paint. And then we're gonna take this off and start the cutting process, man. The scariest part, the most nerve-wracking part. All right, y'all, so check it out. Like I said, we didn't do anything right here because that's where the guard-mounted indicator goes on some of the Land Cruisers. But right here, we got this dialed in with a bronze Sharpie. Boom, right there, another one right there. Then we highlighted this shape out. Another circle here, and fill it in right there, right? So now what we're gonna do is take this paper off, and we're gonna go ahead and drill some pilot holes, some really tiny holes in the middle, and then we're gonna hit it with this joint, and we're gonna drill out to about 3/8. I really said that's something a little bit smaller, but we're gonna go ahead and drill our pilot holes right now. Woo! Come on, baby. Gotta get a little bit of juice right there. All right, we are officially ruining our ride, y'all. We can't go back from here. This is it. It's gotta work now. So we're gonna do this to all these holes. Ah! I scratched it up, y'all. But it's gonna cover it anyway, so it's whatever, you know? It's an overlander. This is part of the overlanding experience. Woo! All right, y'all, so I broke the other drill bit, putting too much pressure on it, so we're just using this. Matter of fact, I just drilled this hole right here, and it was 10 times easier with this attachment. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Forget a pilot hole. Pilot holes are for dudes that are scared. Just drill it right the first time. All right, y'all, we got this on here now. We're gonna go ahead and get her done. Moment of truth, man. At this point, I can't go back. I mean, maybe I could putty these holes over, you know? You can't putty this over. This is it. I changed my mind. I don't want to put a snorkel on, man. It's like,
yeah, go for it.
All right, let's get it.
Too late now.
Come on, baby. Play with me now. Don't play with me now. Oh, yo, I ain't ready to drill this big. Yo, it's gonna drill the big hole now, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, all right.
Gotta
Dang,
go
I ain't never did. Yo, I ain't never drilled no car like this before, man.
You gotta go for it, yo.
Let's do it. Come on, baby. Get in there now. Oh, hold up. I gotta take it out. Hold on. Make sure everything's tightened up.
Tight, and then make sure it's like flat on there.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't want to do it at an angle, huh?
Nope. Don't do it at an angle. Make sure it's completely flat.
Woo! Gotta make sure you do your safety squint.
Okay. Push it. Yeah, you should be wearing some glasses, yo.
That metal hurts, yo.
You should be wearing some glasses too.
Man, glasses is for nerds.
This guy.
I need a cigarette. That's what I need.
A cigarette.
Ah, yo, that hurts.
Working.
Almost. We almost there, y'all.
Don't let it drop inside though.
That's okay because.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you got the fender out. Forgot.
I gotta be careful around here. Otherwise, I don't want to cut my fingers.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and took this. I doubled back with this tool right here, and I drilled it out a little bit bigger to 5/16, the size of the hole right here. 5/16. Boom. That way, these right here that go through here can fit perfectly. You know, with actually a little bit of space in between. Let's see if this is smooth or not. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that made it nice and smooth. I ain't cut my finger. Now I ain't gonna do that on that. I'm gonna have to draw that down a little bit. But cool, so I got all these holes a little bit bigger. We almost there, y'all, home stretch. Now we gotta do, I'm gonna take a Dremel. I don't got one of those fancy tools that you can and line it up. So I'm gonna take my Dremel and I'm gonna, drill it through here. Boom, and cut it like that. And I'll show y'all the aftermath, okay, what it looks like. And this is the Dremel that I'm gonna use right here. Just so y'all can see what I'm working with. I'm just gonna take it and, try to do my best to make a nice circle. All right, check it out, y'all. So I got this lined up with the hose. What I went ahead and did is through these screws. Inside of here, everything lines up perfectly. For some reason, besides these bottom bolts, you can see the holes are right there. Hold up, I can't get it. The holes are right there, the bolts are right there, and there's still a little bit of a gap. So the hole, it ain't lining up with the hole, you can see. Everything else is in there though. Top part is in. You know, this strength's all the way in. It's on, but the bottom hose I gotta drill. Let me show y'all. So these bottom joints, if you can see, compared to the hole, it's off by like a whole size of a hole right there. So I'm gonna drill that a little bit more to the left is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna widen the hole and make it like a oval almost to the left. Same thing with that bottom one, boom, to the left. And then that way everything should mount up perfectly after that. So let's try that out and see. By the way, I made these holes a little bit bigger also. I went ahead and drilled them out to, what is this? Is it 7/16? No, 3/8. I made it 3/8 is what I did. So let's try that out and see if it works. All right, guys, so after a lot of back and forth, I finally got the holes a lot bigger than they were before. At least the small ones, you know. The big one, I Dremeled it out a little bit bigger on the left side. As you can see, I didn't do the whole thing right there, but I did a little bit, you know, right into that like boom crest or whatever. And then these other joints, I had to drill a little bit bigger on the bottom because it wasn't lining up like I showed you guys. But right now what we're doing is we got Loctite. This is like the super industrial strength, whatever, Loctite stuff. This stuff you gotta heat up in order to take it off because you don't want these to come out. You don't want these backing out. So we're gonna make sure that, you know, this one side is flat and one side is like this with an Allen key. That way you can actually tighten it up into here. So we're gonna take this side that's, you know, blank, and we're gonna douse a little bit of this on top of it here. Let me see if I can show you on top of the blanket. I'm only gonna do it on this side because I don't want to put it on the other end, and then we got to take this off in the future because it gets damaged or something to replace it, and I can't take it off unless I heat it up or something crazy. So we're gonna take these and screw these all in, just like that. Boom. Then you're gonna get the correct Allen key. You want to make sure that you tighten it all the way up as much as you can. You know. So we're gonna do the same thing to this. All right, do it with all 5 of these, and then what I got over here is some Krylon Rust Tough Clear Gloss. You can either just, you know, do the clear gloss rust protection to paint around, you know, the edges that you cut because you don't want it getting rusty. Or what I got also was like a little marker that's, you know, matching my paint code. I think I may, you know, go ahead and mark it around. That way it's nice and black, and then put the paint correction spray over top of that. That way I make sure there's, you know, no rust in them holes in the future. Last thing I want to do is have to replace this whole fender and then have to drill holes again and put the Snorkel back on and, you know, just go with some rust, you know. So that's what we doing, y'all. So I went ahead and clear coated and painted these holes. As you can see, they're black instead of shiny silver now. This don't look the prettiest, but it's gonna look better once the Snorkel goes on. And I got, like I said, all these are Loctite in here, tightened up with the Allen key, or the Allen wrench, I mean. Now what we're gonna do is take this and line these 2 holes up, and we're gonna just hand tighten these. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's hand tighten these, you know, in here, okay? Because we're about to find these holes for these 3 right here. All right, y'all, so with this bracket on here right here, I went ahead and just, you know, slid it on here. No hardware attached right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and measure. I'm gonna slide this up right here. And let's go ahead and hold this right here with one hand, and you're gonna get a marker. I'm gonna get a black marker, that way I can just wipe it off afterwards or it don't look as bad on here. And you're gonna mark out where this joint is. So it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna mark it like this, then you're gonna mark it left here, and then right there. Make sure you're holding it in the same spot the whole time. That's where you're gonna drill them holes to mount this joint. So now we're gonna take this off. We're gonna remove this now and remove that bracket. And now we're gonna try to mount this to the ride. All right, y'all, now with this bracket right here, we, you know, line those lines up on either side and on the bottom as well. We're gonna go ahead and put 3 dots like how I just did, boom. That way we know where to put the holes at. So I went ahead and drilled these pilot holes in here. And my kit, they gave me some rivets. And lucky enough, I got this riveting tool from Harbor Freight, you know, months ago, and I never used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this out. So essentially you're gonna line it up like this on side the vehicle, slide it in like this, riveting tool on this end, boom, rivet these 3 in. And then that way you got this mounted on the vehicle, you know, ready to install everything. I got these 3 holes drilled now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this paint correction marker to fill in, you know, some paint around these so these don't get rusty either. Then we're gonna throw in these rivets. All right, guys, we got this riveted on here, nice and solid. Now we're gonna come over here. I've already kind of started to remove it. We're gonna remove this foam piece and take this off from the air box right here. Careful, take that off little by little, because this is where that rubber piece this is gonna attach to, so we gotta remove this foam. And I'm also gonna wipe it down because it's really dusty on this outside of this. I got it nice and wiped down now. I went ahead and used my measuring tape and I measured 0.7 inches from the entry to here. That's how far we want to put this rubber hose on. All right, guys, so we got this on here now. I went ahead and tightened this clamp up around here also. Now we're gonna drop this back down the side of the ride and connect everything back up for the most part. All right, y'all, so we got all those 3 screws tightened up. We got this sticking out looking like that right now. Now what I'm gonna do actually is wipe some of this stuff down on the inside, this air box, because my box is a little dusty on the inside, so I'm gonna wipe it down. That way I know it's nice and clean. All right. And then I'm gonna put all this back together, okay? So you're gonna put the top back on, you're gonna slide this tube back into here, tighten this back down, then we're throwing a snorkel on after that. All right, now it's time for the moment of truth. What I went ahead and did is I rubbed a little bit of silicone around this opening right here. That way I get a nicer seal. You don't have to do that, but I did it just because. What we're gonna do now is get this clamp, this other silver clamp right here, and we're gonna loosely fit it around this right here. I'm gonna get my fingers in there and slide it on there, but you wanna slide it up inside of here and just loosely fit it around that, okay? Slide it back. Because we're gonna tighten this up from the bottom up inside of there once we get the snorkel on. All right, just so y'all get a little bit of a reference how I got this set up right now, because I've been finagling with this daggone hose for a little bit. It's been slipping off and, you know, too far left or too far right. I think I got it finally right around the middle where I want it to be at. And here's the ST200AB, you know, lettering. It's a little bit to the right now. I got this joint tightened down from up the side of there. Other one's loose. Now let's slide this on here, man. Try to get this done. Check it out, y'all. So I went ahead and flipped this hose around backwards because this Alibaba BS wasn't lining up. I was sitting here for at least an hour trying to mess with this thing right here, man. So I loosened the clamp up as much as I could and I put it over top of this. Like I said, this is the opposite direction. Now the joint that says, you know, LC200 or AB, whatever 200, that's literally on the top of this right here. So this hose right here on the top of this, you can't see it, but on the top right here is where it says it. That way you guys know how to line it up like how I did. Now this looks like this lines up way better, and I can slide this around a little bit, you know, with no issue, and line this biatch up. Let's see if this thing will go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can make it happen, y'all. All right, y'all, check it out, check it out. We got this joint up in here, man. Boom, connected. Let's see on the bottom, boom, connected. And I put a whole bunch of like window sealant right here just to make sure, to be 100% safe that it ain't going, you know, I put a whole bunch of it in that joint to make sure it ain't gonna, you know, leak or nothing like that. And I went ahead and put these bolts in here, tighten those up, put this on here with the little clamp. Boom. Yeah. Looking good, y'all. So all I gotta do is put these little clips back on, close the hood back down, fender thing in, and put the wheel on, and that's it, y'all. We got a snorkel now, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do a walk around and show y'all how it look. Once I put everything together, we get a final look at it. But that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, check it out, check it out. Got this joint on here. You know, it's crazy. You could hear the air coming in through here. My little bro had his hand on here, and he was like, yo, he was scared. Like his hand was gonna get sucked down inside of there. This joint, I'll rub it up for y'all so y'all can hear what it sounds like a little bit. Let's see. You can kind of hear it a little bit. Anyway, y'all, we shutting it on down. Look, my hands, mad dirty. I'm mad greasy out here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Robin's at Garage. We signing out after an 8-hour job. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I ever do that ever again. Maybe for money, most likely lots of money. All right, peace out, y'all.
Dummy.